This video found you today if you are in some weird energy, and I want to talk about this because as the election just happened and there's a lot of weird energy in the world, no matter what party you are or what side you are or what you believe in, there's a lot going on. And I was just reminded that Pluto is about to hop into Aquarius, which also makes things a little more wonky. But I want to come on here and talk about a couple different things. I don't really know where this video is going to go yet, but I know it's going to go somewhere, as always. And for everybody, for the election yesterday, no matter who you voted for, what you believe in, your morals, everything, anything about it, I want to remind you that there is no right and there is no wrong. There are only things. There are only beliefs and opinions, and in those beliefs and opinions, there is no right or wrong. And it's hard to say because scrolling today and looking at things yesterday, I saw people's posts and I saw that they were posting about, and it's very easy for us to be in that space of, oh, they're wrong, they don't know what they're talking about, they didn't do their research, they're not educated. It's so easy to come at people with that sort of view and with that sort of standpoint, rather than just letting them be as they are and realizing that it's okay for us to have different beliefs and for us to believe that something would have been better for all of us. And for an example, I am very big with our food and medications, big pharma and all of those things, and our food system being so toxic and all of the chemicals they put in everything. That's big for me. That's major. And I posted something about that and I got backlash about it. And I was very surprised because in my head I was like, what? This would be great for everybody. It's our health. It would benefit everybody. How can somebody not agree with that? And I got to thinking more, and I took it really personal at first because in no way was I talking about choosing sides. I was really just talking about the health of the planet, of all of the people here, which to me is such a major crisis that we have going on right now. And instead of realizing that we have our own beliefs and our own opinions, this person that reached out to me, obviously they don't see it the same way I do. I took it very personal, and I didn't say anything mean, but I kind of asked, why reach out to me if you're going to say this? What is the point of commenting if you don't have anything nice to say? And they apologized about their reaction, and I just said, I'm not mad. I was never mad, but I was just curious. And in the moment, after I did post it though, and I got that reaction, I was never mad, but I was more wondering, did I post something wrong? Do I believe in something that's not right? And it made me really question myself there for a minute. And it's that reminder that we all need sometimes that there's no right and there's no wrong. People are allowed to believe what they want to believe. People are allowed to view things as they want to view things. And that doesn't take anything that you believe out of, what's the word I'm looking for? Out of the light. It doesn't make what you stand for any less than it is, because everything that you stand for, there's a reason why you stand for it. There's a reason why you believe it so in all of your experiences in life. There's a reason that there's so many reasons that you have come to be exactly who you are in this moment. And we need to remember that, especially today, especially after, no matter who won the election, it could have gone either way. And it's easy to get caught up in doom scrolling and seeing everything for what could have been rather than what it is. But I think it is so important to just remember that there's not necessarily a right, there's not necessarily a wrong. It really just is what it is. And as we're shifting into a new paradigm and the collective as a whole, instead of dividing us, instead of there being two different parties or more than two different parties, it's more about coming together as one and really just being aware that we can still be one with different beliefs and different morals and different values. It doesn't make any of us less human. It doesn't make any of us less less good. It just makes us who we are. And there's reasons why we believe certain things. And instead of coming at people, instead of assuming a lot of things, like why people have different beliefs, it's more about taking the time to realize where they're coming from and like what experiences in their past shaped them to be exactly who they are and like why they believe in certain things. And I think when we're able to just really open up our eyes and open up our hearts more than anything and have those conversations, and instead of just assuming initially but taking the time to talk to people and be curious, like curiosity is the most beautiful thing. Like they always say like curiosity killed the cat, but I just think that I think curiosity is like the most beautiful skill. I feel like it's a skill because not many people have it. I think it's a beautiful thing that we can have, and it makes us so much deeper as humans when we take the time and we take the patience to just really learn why somebody believes something, rather than assuming that they're uneducated or assuming that they're just wrong or assuming that they're just following somebody else in their beliefs or following somebody else in who they voted for or whatever it might be. So yeah, I wanted to come on here and talk about this because I've definitely seen a lot of judgment in the past couple of days, and for myself as well, I have to watch myself and I have to be like, Kylie, yes, you just did have that initial moment of judgment, and that's okay because you are human, right? Like we are all human and we're not going to be perfect, but the best thing we can do is work every single day to get a little better. And even if you are just being aware of the judgment that you hold in certain situations to certain people, that is amazing. That is great. Like, you should be so proud of yourself if you can do that. But yeah, I'm currently in Baja. So I'm at a little yacht club right now. I don't even know what to call it. A little marina. I'm at a coffee shop getting some work done, and I just got off of a group coaching call with my mentor, and yeah, it was just really interesting to listen to her. And to be so honest, my mentor, I think she is absolutely amazing, and we have a lot of similar views, but we also have different views. And I was talking to somebody and they were asking me why I chose her as a mentor, because we do have some different views. And I was confused. I was really confused because a lot of times people will associate like how people are as a person depending on what they believe in, which I just think is crazy. I just think it's crazy that what somebody believes in or what they stand to be true could have an effect on how you feel about them. It doesn't make anybody less of a person or more of a person just based on what they believe in or based on who they voted for. Like, to me, that's just crazy. So yeah, I obviously chose my mentor because I think she's an amazing coach. I think she's an amazing mentor, and we don't need to believe, and we don't need to have the same beliefs as our friends. We don't need to have the same beliefs as our family members or who we hire on as coaches, who we hire for readings, or I don't know, like learning a tutor for like a new language. Like, in no way do you need to have the same beliefs as those people. Like, you can have both. You can have people in your life who believe in very similar things, and you can have people who believe in very different things. And I think that's the beautiful thing of life, is like we are all meant to just be exactly how we are, and that is absolutely fantastic. Yeah, so I wanted to come on and just like really talk about this because however you're feeling today, with everything kind of going on, the energy in the world right now, I just wanted to remind you that everything is going to be fine. You're going to be okay. The universe always has your back. Or if you're religious, God always has your back. Source, spirit guides, whatever it is, everything is falling into place as it needs to. Everything is happening as it should. And reminding yourself that, especially on the days that are difficult, especially on the days that are hard and they just throw you for a fucking loop, reminding yourself that everything is okay, everything is happening in divine timing. Yeah. I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and hope you like this little view I got going on in the back.